Here, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto had a very powerful ability, Part 7. Not the end of the What If, because I'm probably thinking of ending it either in Part 8 or probably in Part 7 if I get the chance, but not the point. So let me begin into this What If and not a recap, because yesterday I did upload this. Also did upload what's it called, Part 3 for What If Naruto was a Fox Monarch. And I did upload Part 3 for What If Naruto was trained by Kakazu. So yeah. But that is not the point. So let me begin into the new What If, and let me shut the fuck up. There's no recap, there's no nothing. So you don't need to wait for at least like 2-hour long fucking recap or whatever I did last time for Kakazu. For the What If Naruto met Kakazu or whatever. Okay, never mind, shut up. I don't want to take any more time of our day, and yeah. So, let's begin. So of course Naruto is right now on the tuning exam, right now sitting on a railing while one of his legs is kind of being pushed by the wind, and of course this is where, well, Naruto seems to care less. It's trying to see the new battle of the arena while both Shoroi and even what's it called, Neji go take out the sand ninjas. He doesn't not have a lot of faith in Neji, and he does have faith in them, he just sometimes doesn't believe that much. It's just because Naruto is what's it called, dead inside. He does believe in what's it called, Neji and Shiroi to be able to take them out. Now, of course, why Naruto isn't the one taking out the Sand Shinobis when he fucking literally can, is the fun fact is just because he wants to kind of see to the end of this kind of, well, somewhat the end. When he becomes Chunin, he's going to fucking make everyone a living hell. If he doesn't get Chunin, he's still going to make everyone live in hell. Like, live fucking hell in this fucking village. He hates this village entirely. But the reason why he's not leaving is because of his abilities being able to fucking make everyone hell. Well, everyone's life's a little bit shittier. So yeah. If you don't know what his abilities are basically just imagination. But yeah. Sorry about that, but I was burping. But of course, this is where, well, Naruto is looking out, and of course, this is where Sayana, who is what they call a girl with greenish hair and kind of orangey eyes. Wait. So I can't really remember where I got the image from the last time for using the What If and all that, but this is how Sayana looks like. But yeah, I'm gonna call her Sayana because I can't actually remember the original name, what I actually call her, but yeah. And this is, well, Sayana's older brother named, well, not older brother, twin brother named Zenin, since I can't actually remember what I also call her brother, but yeah. But of course, this is where, well, Zenin is right now looking over the kind of, like, different battles, and of course, he did fail in the first preliminary round, so yeah, he's like, fucking getting angry. Of course, Zenin's father, who is named Zenhei, is right now watching over this. He was surprised, well, Zenhei was the sensei of Naruto, and surprised that Naruto was able to summon out a giant summoning animal. And it looked like to be the boss summoning, so yeah, he didn't question much about why Naruto is able to kind of bring out the boss. This is where, well, we go into Jiraiya. Jiraiya's right now on top of, well, the stadium and right now, looking at Naruto. He is surprised in how powerful Naruto is. The one thing is for sure is he hasn't met him in, well, any damn time. Every time he tries to find Naruto, it seems impossible. Also, Jiraiya has tried to go into Naruto's kind of apartments. Problem is, we go into a flashback of what really happened. Jiraiya tried to go through the front door and realized that it was a whole fucking maze of traps, and he got his ass kicked. He ran out the front door right now, getting fire on his body, and right now just running like hell. There was so much shit that he just didn't want to go through. He also tried to scale the walls, mostly the walls of the apartments, but when he gets to like the somewhat top floor, it was an invisible wall. He realized seals are all over, and they were very complex. Like he can't even found out how to get rid of the complex seals. So of course he didn't try. And if you heard that noise in the background, that was just a penny falling down on the ground. But yeah, not the point. Of course, well, he just gave up on that. He tries to meet Naruto multiple times, but no, he can't. And of course, you can see Naruto's right now on the railing, like carrying less. He's just like sitting there. Of course, his leg is being moved by the wind, and he just doesn't care. This is where the mask is right now just blocking anyone's view of Naruto's face. And so where, well, Naruto, he then kind of noticed Jiraiya keeps staring at him. And this is where, well, Naruto keeps noticing this. And this is where, well, everyone is kind of looking other ways and talking and all that. Thinking that they can't wait to see the next Chunin exam round and all them other things. A bunch of people are talking about like Demon and all that. About Naruto and all that. But Naruto noticed one thing. When everyone was turning around looking somewhere else, Naruto made a sword out of nowhere. Just created a sword real fast, made out of steel. And this is where Naruto launches it so fast, adding lightning itself, and just launching it straight to Jiraiya. Jiraiya could not dodge fast enough, and it cut his cheek. It legit cut his cheek and actually nick him in the ear also. Right now, just flying through, well, not through him, past him. This is where Jiraiya wanted his eyes. This is where Naruto was glaring at him. And of course, Jiraiya can't actually see through the peepholes of the eyes. Because, well, fucking hell, there's no way in hell. And of course, he was just shocked entirely that Naruto knew that he was up there. And of course, he's getting annoyed from the fact that he keeps staring at Naruto. So yeah, Naruto was just pissed and annoyed. Of course, well, after that happening, this worked well. The now past Chunin exam is actually starting back on. The Raikage came back. This worked well. Naruto noticed one thing. The Raikage has split chakra, realizing that this is only a lightning clone of the Raikage. This worked well. Naruto then thought of, what the hell does that mean? I hope fucking hell. This is where Sayana managed to find Naruto and kind of run up to Naruto after kind of getting away from her father, brother, and even mother's side. But yeah, mostly the mother was kind of distracting Zen and Zenhe away from Sayana. But yeah, this is where Sayana kind of like stood next to Naruto, while Naruto was right now still sitting on the railing, not caring that much. Sayana says, "Interesting match, Naruto. You managed to win 2 battles. One person gave up, and the other one you managed to just beat. So, it seems that you became stronger. Do you still have hatred to this village?" That's why Naruto's leg is still being pushed by the wind and all that. Just natural wind, like no other thing is kind of like pushing it. It's just the leg being pushed. This is where, Naruto looks at Sayana. And this is where, well, Naruto kind of removed his mask a little bit, and of course it's darkish. Like his very bright crystallized dark blue eye. It's kind of right now like looking at Sayana, and Sayana's face becomes red because it's such a beautiful type of color. It's like a sapphire mixed with like what's it called? Like Gojo's eye. So that's what it kind of looks like. That's where, well, Naruto says, "What? You still really like my eye color or what?" That's where Sayana's face says, "Who wouldn't?" That's where, well, Naruto, who he did kind of dispel the darkness from that one eye, and this is where, well, he kind of put his mask and put back the darkness Genjutsu back into his eye. And of course, this is where Sayana says, "You really don't like showing it off." Naruto says, "No, not really." This is where, well, Sayana says, "So, does that mean that, are you going to try to win the whole, what's it called, tournament?" This is where, well, Naruto looks at it. Well, looks ahead and says, probably not. I don't really care that much. What I really care is showing that I'm stronger than 10 times stronger than everyone. I don't really care about showing that type of strength. I care about showing how everyone's life would become hell if they keep pissing me off." This is what, well, Sayana sighs and says, "Really, Naruto? You still are kind of evil a little bit. But at least you kind of became less tolerated and less laughing like a madman." Yes, Naruto has become less and less laughing like a madman half the damn time. And of course, just being a troll in general. Of course, well, Naruto has become much calmer and not that angry, but of course, is where he still has anger inside him. But yeah, that anger is never gonna be quenched. It's still there. That's where Naruto says, "I guess so." "Hey, Sayana, can you do something for me?" This is where Sayana says, "Yeah, well, I'm going somewhere real fast. Can you hold on for this crystal, and if the match is over, just crack the crystal." This is what, well, she said, "What?" This is where Naruto tosses her the crystal. This like bluish type of crystal, and this is where, well, she says, "Okay. And if you have to, just throw the crystal. Don't worry, I know what to do with it." This is where, well, Naruto, he kind of gets off the railing and kind of just jumps, well, kind of stood next to Sayana. And this is where Naruto starts walking away. Here's where we go into the battle between the Sand Shinobis, Neji and Shiroi. This is where, well, Neji's right now taking out Sand Ninjas left, right, kind of knocking them out. Kind of permanently right now just making them cripple thanks to the lightning infinity that he has. He's right now using the gentle fist with lightning, and he's permanently right now crippling a lot of people. This is where, well, Shiroi is using her sword, and her sword does have a poison on it that right now, well, not poison, a venom that has on that sword that is able to paralyze people for at least 30 seconds, or not 30 seconds, at least 30 minutes, until, well, Neji gets to them and just paralyze them and cripple them easily. But yeah. This is where Neji could have used this against Sasuke Uchiha. Like, he could have used this technique to really cripple him, but Neji didn't do it. Instead, he just wanted to show that Sasuke was so below him. But yeah. This is where, well, both of them are right now working together, even though they don't like each other and they barely have any teamwork together. They are working in sync pretty easily. This is where the Raikage can see the best forces right now working together. Now, of course, you've never seen Shiroi right now because she doesn't have a headband of the leaf. This is where, well, Neji does have the headband of the leaf, but he's right now taking out ninjas left and right. Now, of course, the headband does get scratched a little bit throughout this battle, but of course, he doesn't seem to care that much. This is where, well, Neji managed to kind of like palm strike someone in the stomach, right now knocking out their whole chakra system and right now making them pass out. But yeah, this is where, well, so many people are keep fighting, and of course the Sand Shinobis are using wind against Neji and Shiroi. And Shiroi says, "Wind style," breathing of the snakes, white snake style. This is what, well, she breathes in and breathes out, breath of the white snake. This is what, well, the silverish wind actually smashed upon the wind of the Sand Shinobis, blasting half of them away. This is what, well, the Raikage is seeing how powerful both of them are. This is what, well, he wanted to see the battle between Samui, but he wanted to see how powerful is this Hyuga. Now, of course, he won't try to capture him because the Hyuga seems to really hate a lot of things. He doesn't seem arrogant, but the Hyuga seems to be always on guard. So there's no way to actually capture him. But yeah. But of course, Shiroi seems to be also powerful. Of course, well, Shiroi almost cuts the head of Neji just on accident, but Neji managed to dodge. Of course, well, the Raikage can see that both of them don't really fight in sync, but just work pretty good since their attacks are kind of similar. Or not similar, similar in destruction power. But yeah. This is where, well, the Raikage is seeing the battle, and of course, well, the Raikage does have some ambush next to him, or not ambush next to him, not really. Mostly it's kind of Killer B. Killer B is right now in the tree on top of him. And yes, the Raikage did kind of brought Killer B along, basically dragging him toward this place. And this is where Killer B is saying, "Yo, bro, this seems interesting. Isn't that the Hyuga can really beat the shit out of that, what's it called, Uchiha or something?" It's to where the Raikage says, "Yeah. And that girl, she has white hair and super eyes and easily kind of looks like a snake." This is where, well, the Raikage says, "Yeah, they seem to be similar in destruction power. But how would they know about the Sand invasion?" This is where, well, Killer B says, "I remember hearing about information like this from, what's it called, getting some information from the Sound Village. But I didn't think it was actually true that the, well, Snake Man and, what's it called, the Sandman actually decided to make an alliance." This is where, well, the Kazekage says, well, not Kazekage, mostly the Raikage says that is true. How would they know about this? This is where, well, someone appeared right in front of both, what's it called, Shiroi and what's it called, Neji. When Neji and Shiroi were actually almost about to get overrun by multiple Sand Shinobis. So many Sand Shinobis appear right now, rushing towards them with multiple weapons and all that. This is where the Raikage and Killer B were about to jump in, because they knew that these people are only children, seem to only be like 12 to 13. This is just someone appear really fast in front of both Neji and Shiroi. Right now, the person took off the mask and threw it down to the ground, and this is where both, what's it called, the Raikage and Killer B wind their eyes, knowing whose mask is that, but didn't know this kid would actually appear so fast. This is where Naruto's Genjutsu was kind of released. His crystallized dark sapphire eyes appears. This is where, well, they can't know what color, kind of color that is. His hair goes from yellow to black and yellowish. This is where, like, the pointy of what's it called, Naruto's hair becomes yellow. A little bit yellow, but yeah. This is where Naruto looks at all of these Sand Shinobis, and this is where Naruto says, "You people are pathetic. I'll show you what true power is." This is where, well, Naruto snaps his fingers once, and this is where, well, Naruto created, these like giant, well, not giant, it just created multiple like these kind of energy attacks. But not just any energy attacks. All of these are based on multiple chakra infinities. Even those are Kenkai. This is where all of them just has a bunch of like these. They look like energy balls, but they're all just mix of different elements. But yeah, not together, but separately. This is where, well, Naruto says he changes the energy balls from just balls to actually stars. This is where he says shooting stars of devastation. That's where he shoots them all at what's it called, the Sand Shinobi, and they all get almost obliterated, burned alive, cremated alive from, well, lava. Some of them actually do get cremated from blue flames from actually one star. Some of them get blasted by the wind. Some of them get just, well, blasted by the wind and cut to a million shreds. Some of them just get electricity to their body and shot to death. Some of the water attacks actually just drown them to death. Some of them actually can't even fight against Naruto. Naruto's so powerful. This is where Naruto, he grabs one of the stars before he keeps launching them. He kind of grabs a storm release star. This is where he kind of creates the purple lightning sword. This is where he rushes at one of the shinobis, cutting his head in an instant. This is where Naruto keeps twisting in the air, easily cutting them and easily beating the shit out of them. It's like if Madara won against the Shinobi Alliance, but in this case, Naruto is like Madara, and the Shinobi Alliance is like the fucking Sand Ninjas. This is where Naruto beats the fuck out of them. This is where Naruto easily sees all the movement attacks into his eyes, seeing every move, attack, everything just coming towards him, but easily just dodging. This is where Naruto easily cuts them down and kills them. This is where, well, Naruto then turns to one of them, and one of them tries to attack Naruto with Scorch Release, and this is where Naruto dodges to the side. And this girl had kind of orange hair and purple hair, and well, not purple hair, mostly greenish hair. And of course, this is where her name is Paka or whatever, and tries to use Scorch Release on Naruto. And this is where Naruto just uses a very high water infinity just to blast her away. This is where it just appears out of nowhere right in front of Naruto, blasting her away. This is where, well, Naruto then imagined what's it called, the clouds becoming darker. This is where, well, Naruto says, he then goes through hand signs, multiple hand signs, and this is where, oh, Naruto says, lightning style. Lightning style. Lightning Kirin. This is where Kirin appears. Twin-headed dragon. This is where Kirin actually becomes one dragon. No, not just one dragon, two dragons from the sky. And of course, these Sand Shinobis are pretty far away from the Leaf Village, and all of them widen their eyes, and this is where Naruto says, disappear forever. He says, be gone, you weaklings. He launches it down and of course destroys half of the Sand Shinobi. This is where, well, he feels like a crack actually appears. Like, he then gets to notice what's called, one of his crystals actually appear. Like another crystal similar to the one that he gave Diana. And of course, it seems to have a crack. This is where Naruto says, interesting. She fully is cracking it. Seems the match is over. This is where Naruto turns around. Right now, kind of levitates and grabs the mask and puts it back onto his face. And of course, this is where he puts on the Kenjutsu. And this is where he tells Zion, Neji and Shiroi to take the rest. This is where, well, the Sand Shinobis are shocked, terrified. Like a whole army would just wipe out. This is where they all just fear that one kid. This is where Naruto, he just disappeared in an instant, out of nothing, just into vanish. He just vanishes. This is where Zion threw the crystal, and of course, this is where Naruto appears. Out of the crystal. This is where Naruto says, great, the new battle, I guess. The next battle, it is actually not Shikamaru, Shino versus Naruto. You see here, both Tomari and Tomoe were actually an equal in power and lightning and wind. So of course, they actually knock each other out. So of course, Shino's the next one to fight against Naruto. This is where Naruto says, great, I'll be fighting against you. This is where, Shino says, I see, Naruto-san. I will defeat you just like how you defeated Kiba. Killing him? Shino says, of course. You are truly a murderer. Naruto says, then I hope you can. This is where, well, Shino rushes with his bugs, and of course when the Chunin says begin, because this is the final match. Every other match kind of already is over and all them other things. Some of them actually lost from actually being a tie, but yeah. This is where Samui is angry from the fact that she lost against Tamari. But of course, Karin is even worse angry. Mostly Karin, whatever. The other girl with red hair and dark skin is mad from the fact that she lost to some idiotic girl with, well, mostly the illusions of Kurama. Mostly, yeah. But, of course, Kurama also lost because she lost energy. But yeah. Everyone else is kind of shocking to see the finals. It's not Shikamaru. It's Shino versus Shino Aburame versus Naruto. Just Naruto. There's no really last name. Now, of course, Haru's didn't really want to say Naruto's last name, but of course, the product doesn't say it. But yeah, this is where the reason why Naruto hates the last name Uzumaki or what's it called, or the name Namikaze is because he hates his family for being the ones who seal the Nine Tails inside him. But then again, he doesn't care much anymore. This is where Shino starts sending multiple bugs at Naruto, and this is where Naruto, all the bugs are going towards him, and this is where he knows that all of them absorbs chakra. When all the bugs are getting close to him, this is where, Shino is sending multiple bugs, and this is where he keeps some of the bugs with him and saying, now you must be dried up. This is where Naruto, he's surrounded by bugs, and of course Gaara is seeing that he woke up the next kind of hour and all that, and Kankuro is saying, so bro, how you doing? This is where Gaara says, better than I thought. This is where Kankuro is shocked to see a seal much more improved into Gaara's stomach. This is where Gaara says, that boy actually helped me. But why? He could have killed me. I don't know what happened. This is where, Naruto sees multiple bugs trying to drain his chakra, but the one thing that's actually stopping them is an invisible force. Anything that goes close to Naruto, Kurama's chakra destroys in an instant. But this is where Naruto wanted to show off something powerful. He says black hole. This is where he creates a black hole around him, multiple black holes that just absorbs the bugs in an instant and started absorbing the wind and chakra around him. Nature chakra just gets absorbed and just gone. This is where, he absorbs so much of it that when he kind of combines all the black holes together, yes, he absorbs the bugs, the nature chakra, some of the earth and robo and all that around him thanks to the black holes around him. He combines all of them together, and this is where, Naruto says, white hole. This is where, the black hole changes from black to just purely white. This is where, he puts it right in front of him, and this is where the white hole just launches everything in high, and just super high light speed. And towards what's it called, Shino's direction. Shino couldn't dodge, and of course he gets hit by so much attacks. Right now, so much of it just goes through him. Like, think of it, bullets just going through him. But really, it's just a bunch of rubble and all that shit. Just going at Mach speed like 10. They're all going so fucking fast. Of course, Shino was he is shocked to believe that Naruto could have done something like this. That's where, Naruto gets rid of the white hole and walks towards Shino. Shino says, so are you gonna kill me? That's why Naruto says, kill you? Why would I kill you? Truly, you're the only one that I kind of like, and, what's it called? What's her goddamn name is? I don't give a shit. In that group. Truly, you're the only person that I kind of like in the classroom. If I had to pick in people who would have survived my wrath, I would have picked you, Shikamaru, and, Choji. Screw Kiba, Hinata, and the others. They're all quite annoying. This is where everyone is shocked to believe that Naruto, if he had to pick people to actually survive Armageddon with him, he would pick, those he is not hatred towards. He doesn't have any hatred towards. This is where, Naruto says, still, even though I kicked your ass, and you pretty much are in the edge of death or whatever, because some of it actually hits your heart. This is where, Naruto goes down and actually puts his hand right next to Shino's heart and starts healing in an instant. He says, healing, instant recovery. This is where, he imagined it, and of course, this is what, when he imagined it, the greenish color actually goes into Shino, right now healing him in an instant. His bugs are all returned back awesome. Shino is shocked, saying, why would he heal me? This is where Naruto looks at the proctor and says, I, Naruto, has given up. This is where, the proctor was shocked. Everyone was shocked. They're like, what? This is where Shino's like, but why? Because it's too much boring. And I can show it shows that even without me being Chunin rank, I will easily kick the shit and the teeth into anyone that tries to become higher than me. So just realize that. This is where Naruto, he gets up, and of course, where, well, he's walking away. That's where Naruto then looks up at, well, mostly the Kage booth, and he then shouts, "Hey, you, with purplish, magenta, whatever hair, stupid hair, looking like." This is where the Kazekage Naruto's eyes are. This is where the right Kage, the clone of him, is confused. But right now, with the Hokage is confused. And this is where Naruto's like, "Tell me, Kazekage, were you trying to invade Konoha? Because if you were, well, your army is halfly obliterated, and your army is cut down to only, like, I guess, 1,000. And also, if you think I'm lying, the right Kage is also at the invasion. The one that's right now standing next to you is basically a clone." This is where the Kazekage winds his eyes, and the clone even winds his eyes, and this is where, well, we go into, well, there's two people appearing right in front of, well, Naruto. Shodoi, who's right now in the black cloak, just in a normal black cloak, and, well, Neji and all that. He appears with the leader of the Kazekage, mostly the Sand Ninja. This is where his name is Baki, and of course, Baki hasn't actually been near what's called Tomari or anyone. Well, not Baki, it's actually a high-ranking Sand Shinobi, and he's right now scared, just shocking, right now shitting himself right now with two presents. Right now, both of them are Shiroi, right now hiding and all that, and next to him is Neji, well, next to her is Neji. And this is where Neji is right now looking at this person, with just using his eyes, crackling greenish lightning. This is what, well, Neji says, "Speak, idiot." He pushes what they call the Sand Shinobi down, and the Sand Shinobi start blurring out a lot of things because he can't. He's just fearing both what they call Shiroi and what's called Neji. This is where he blabbers how the Sand Shinobi was going and going and going and going. And Kazekage is just shocked. Well, everyone in the whole fucking stadium is shocked. Silent. And this is where the right Kage appears, and even what's called Killer Bee. Mostly Killer Bee just stands in the silence and all that, and the right Kage walks out. Well, Mossy walks back to the stadium, and of course, this is where he appears, which is, appears right next to the Kage booth, and tells the clone to dissipate. The clone does dissipate, and of course, he does get some of the knowledge and what happened on that, which he's impressed with Naruto, and of course, this is where, well, he then looks at the Kazekage and says, "So, Kazekage Dono, what happened to your army? It seems your army was legit obliterated by 2 children, and also that one kid." This is where the Kazekage, he then just exploded with golden sand and says, "I will never admit to what's called your accusations." This is where, well, Naruto is confused. This is where the Kazekage tried to kill what's called the Sand Shinobi, the elite Sand Shinobi, so he would shut up. This is where he also tried to kill what's called Shiroi and Neji. Neji blocked it with what's called green lightning. It actually destroys the magnetic in the golden sand. And this is where Shiroi easily just dodges to the left. But yeah. This is where, well, the golden sand, all of it, just started rushing towards Naruto to really just kill him, seeing that he's the biggest threat. This is where, well, before it even reached towards Naruto, Naruto just looks at this shit and doesn't even seem to flinch. When it gets so close to him, it just, both what's called Zayana and Shiroi were confused, and why isn't Naruto moving? This is where, well, Hiruzen tries to attack, well, what's called the Kazekage before the golden sand even reaches Naruto. This is where the golden sand was right now becoming a sharp spike and rushing towards Naruto's face. This is where everyone wonders, why isn't Naruto blocking or dodging? This is where the golden spike just passes through the force spirit that Naruto has, letting it. And it hit Naruto, but only in his mask. The mask destroys the golden spike. But of course, the mask now has a hole. And this is where the hole started just cracking around the mask. This is where, well, when that happened, the mask just fully shatters and falls down from Naruto's face. Nothing but pure darkness was just seen on Naruto's face. This is where, well, Naruto has his eyes closed, but this is where he starts opening them, and this is where a shiny, bright blue color appears. This is where everyone then gets a flash of light. This is where almost everyone gets blinded, even though Kazekage, the right Kage, was shocked. This is where, well, Naruto's true form was unleashed. Naruto seems to be really fucking dead. His eyes are just so dead that multiple almost just gets chills. This is where everyone is seeing Naruto's eyes. And this is where, well, everyone just sees how Naruto is somewhat good looking, but at the same time, his eyes are so dead that it's just like, This is where, well, what Sasuke sees, which he's there and all that, just kind of hurt a little bit from the fact that he got his ass kicked really bad by Neji. It's just Naruto. Naruto's true self. Naruto looks taller and much more, what's it called? His hair seems to be dark and all that. Naruto says, I'm gonna kill you, Kazekage. This is where, well, Naruto disappears in an instant. The Kazekage right now surrounds himself with golden sand, but Naruto appears. Right now grabbing his head and smashing it into his knee. Right now the Kazekage smashes through the golden sand, through it. And of course this is where the Kazekage kind of tries to land down. But this is where, well, Naruto appears right now, fucking kicking him in the fucking, like, chin. Right now launching his ass straight up in the air. This is where Naruto, he then disappears, reappears, right now back kicking, what's it called, the Kazekage in the fucking back and the spine. Right now launching him towards the ground, but this is where Naruto appears. Right now fucking punching him in the face. Right now sending his ass backwards. And of course the Kazekage is basically just getting ping pong around by Naruto. Naruto is beating the shit out of the Kazekage without a care in the world. This is where Naruto, his power just overpowers that Kage and all that. This is where both the Raikage and, well, even Hiruzen can't even keep up with the speed of how the Kazekage is just getting bing, 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 bing. Everyone is winding their eyes and how powerful and fast Naruto really is. This is where Naruto, he then sees that the Kazekage is right now in the air and all that. The Kazekage is right now all blink his eyes, right now up in the air, having both of his arms down, down on the side of him and all that. And of course just passed out. This is where, well, Naruto appears in the air, right now having an axe kick. And this is where Naruto's leg transforms to lightning. Right now just sending the axe kick down towards the Kazekage, and right now going down in high speeds. From all the way up in the air, all the way down, smashing to the ground. The Kazekage spits out so much blood from the fact that Naruto crushed multiple bones inside his what's called ribcage and all that. Just mostly all the fucking bones in his ribcage. So yeah, right now giving internal bleeding a lot of shit, and also just shocking the shit of him. This is what, well, Naruto says, you pathetic weakling, dare to use your stupid golden sand against me. I should really destroy you in an instant. Let me show you something that I've been working on. There's something called the, what's it called? And the EMS of the Sharingan, or MS Sharingan, or whatever, just a new evolution of the Sharingan. There is something called Tsukuyomi, a ability to send people to a different world of an illusion. But mine won't be an actual illusion, but the actual real thing. That's where Naruto puts a domain around, what's it called, both him and what's it called, the Kazekage. And when Naruto gets out, the Kazekage is right now on a cross, having multiple wounds all around him, bleeding. And right now, just horrified. He has one of his eyes just has nothing, and one of the eye sockets is open, and of course the head doesn't have one eye. And of course in his other eye, he's all just bleeding from that eye, crying and just pain and suffering. This is where Naruto's right now tossing the eye up and down. And this is where he throws it at the fucking Hokage. Well, I want to care in the fucking war. He just throws it at him. This is where Hiruzen catches it and just shocked too, holding the eye of the Kazekage. Naruto says, if you don't believe that I shouldn't be fucking tuning, then believe this. Then I should be an S-rank fucking ninja. Meaning that I am stronger than even those of the tuning, Jonin, and even Anbu rank, and even Kage level rank. So, put me as an S-rank ninja. I don't give a shit. That still just shows that I'm stronger than half of you dumbasses. Naruto's eyes are just so dark and deep and murderous color. This is where, well, everyone is right now frozen, scared. This is where, well, Jiraiya has never seen such cold, dead eyes. Such murder in his eyes. He never seen someone just put the, what's it called, Kazekage, a Kage ninja, in its fucking place. Right now, putting him below that of a Genin just rank. Just put him down like it's nothing but like a dog. This is where, well, Naruto really doesn't show any mercy. This is where Naruto's mask is all cracked, but this is where Naruto doesn't really show any mercy. This is where, well, Naruto then just with a card just kind of grabs the kind of dark hooded what's it called, mostly the dark hooded person. And this is where Naruto just puts this arm around her, and this is where it's basically Shiroi. Shiroi says, "You idiot! Don't do this in front of everything." This is where Naruto says, "Shut up! I don't really care." This is where Neji just smirks and says, "Wow, what an interesting show you did." Maybe you should do that to the Hyugas. You know, the Hyugas are quite arrogant. You should probably do that to them. That's where Naruto says, "You have the power and ability to do that. How about you do it, Neji? You clearly have more, what's it called, power and easy taking out the Hyuga, the main branches. Then you can get the side branch, and you can now start a new clan instead of having the Hyuga name." That's where, well, Neji smirks and says, "I guess you're right. I guess you're right." That's where everyone winds their eyes. That's where, well, Hiruzen is just shocked and horrified from the fact that Naruto really put what's called the Kazekage in a fucking place of just almost close to the fact of the inch of death. He just holding into life for just an inch of string. Not even an inch of string, a half an inch of string. He can easily die anytime. And Naruto just show everyone that no one in this fucking world will be able to stop him. He's basically a god amongst men. This is where, well, Naruto says, "Well, it seems everything has just went better. Whatever." That's why, well, Naruto starts walking away. Of course, he's still holding on, well, his arm around with the Shiroi, and Shiroi is kind of following along Naruto. That's where Neji decides to walk along also because he just doesn't give a shit that much. And that's where, well, everyone is just shocked. They seem to just walk away. It's a where, well, Jiraiya, he would appear down there, but he doesn't know how stable the kid is. How stable, because those eyes are more dead than a dead man walking. They are just completely gone. Even though his eyes are kind of crystallized in beauty and all that, the stare, the glance, the glare, all of it just looks kind of dead. All of it is just completely gone off emotionless. But yeah, this is where, well, when Naruto and what's it called, Shiroi being right next to him and Neji, they're walking away. This is where Naruto just cracks a grin, an evil ass grin, saying, "Well, that was such an interesting show. Do you think that actually scared the shit of them?" He then kind of just talks out loud. That's where, well, Kurama inside kind of just laughs and just madness. He just kind of just laughing at the fact that Naruto really put a Kage in its fucking place. Naruto's basically just a god amongst men. He doesn't give a shit. Think of it how like Gojo is, but Gojo doesn't have this like evil insanity to kill anyone. But Naruto is. He doesn't give a shit that much. This is where, well, he started showing off his true colors. His true fucking colors. Instead of just hiding behind a mask, being trollish and all that, and just trolling everyone, he decides to show off his true fucking colors and make everyone suffer now. But yeah. Of course, this is where we go into a time skip of, well, the Kazekage dying while the healing ninjas tried to heal him. Well, yeah, the healing ninjas, yeah, he died in an instant, but yeah. But we go into the time skip. The Kazekage does die when the healing ninjas try to heal him. I think I already said that. But of course, this is what, well, everyone is shocked. Everyone goes back to living normal. Half-what. Somewhat. Everyone is just paralyzed and scared from the fact that Naruto doesn't give a shit and actually killing people. So of course when Naruto's walking around the village, people actually try to hide away from him. Yet Naruto is a really brutally murdering person. He doesn't give a shit that much. This one, well, Naruto does get called into the Hokage office. And this is where, well, Naruto is right now in the Hokage office. This is where Naruto says, "What do you want, old man? Don't you see I'm doing stuff? And besides, I'm not trolling anyone, so what the hell do you want?" This is where, well, Hiruzen says, "Naruto." And Naruto says, "What?" "So, tell me this. How do you feel about, well, becoming, well, Chunin? I don't really give a shit. It's just a rank that shows that, oh yes, I'm a little bit stronger, I guess. It's more, well, Horizon says, I see. So, what if I make you into a civilian? It's more, well, Naruto says, shit, I'll be going back and trolling people. Horizon says, oh no you don't. Ambush, Jiraiya. This is where Jiraiya appears and Ambush appear. Right now, trying to seal Naruto's chakra away in everything. And this is where, well, Naruto just has chains all around him. And that's where Naruto says, what are you doing, old man? Jiraiya says, lift up your shirt. Well, mostly one of the Ambush lift up Naruto's shirt. This is where, well, Naruto also has a blindfold on his eyes just so he won't be able to do anything. That's what, well, there's multiple Ambush putting seals onto the chain so it will seal off his chakra and all that. Because they still believe the imagination ability or whatever he has is still made out of chakra. And this is where Jiraiya is seeing the seal. And of course, he sees that it's a very complex seal, but then he has to do the 5-element seal, just like what Orochimaru does. So, of course, he seals off Naruto's chakra, and of course, are trying to seal off every chakra bit. It's where, well, Naruto, he gets let go, and of course, where Naruto doesn't even seem to phase. Of course, they're also trying to pluck out Naruto's eyes. This is where, well, when they tried to pluck out Naruto's eyes, what they did, this is where, when they tried to look at the eyes just transformed back into, well, just black. They just transform it into black and turn into dust and just disappear. This is where they're all confused, and this is where Naruto, he pops up a new pair of eyes, and these eyes are much more powerful. These actually have what's called the Sharingan symbol inside. Let me show you. These eyes kind of just pop up and looking like this. Like it has the what's it called Sharingan slash what's it called kind of like the eyes. The kind of like Sharingan. But yeah, Sharingan. But yeah. Now the reason why they pop in is because Naruto with his eyes, he does know a lot of information in the Shinobi world. But he also got information about something called Sharingan. One time when he was kind of looking around, but yeah, he only heard of this through a book and all that. He managed to read and all that, and of course, well, his imagination already found out what it kind of is with his also eyes of abilities and all that, thanks to his imaginary and the eyes to be able to know what it is. He already found out, so of course, these just eyes pop in, and of course, when everyone tries to grab them also out from Naruto, that's where Naruto says, "You people are really pissing me off." Then die, all of you. Naruto says, die. This is where, well, all of them then just appear a black hole right in front of all of them. Right now, absorbing them all into the black hole, disappearing. This is where Jiraiya tries to get away from Naruto. But this is where, well, Naruto sees that he's trying to get away, and multiple swords appear all around Jiraiya, stabbing him around. Right now, Jiraiya is down to the ground, just coughing up blood because multiple have just hit him in the ribs or whatever. This is where, well, Naruto gets one of the swords out of Jiraiya and walks up to, well, Hiruzen. This is where the chakra seals around him just melts off of him. Even the seal, the 5-element seal, just gets destroyed. Naruto says, really, Hiruzen? You truly are a horrible person, trying to kill and enslave the power of the Nine Tails and the child of the, well, Nine Tails host, being the Uzumaki and Namikaze. Well, you're a terrible man. Well, it doesn't mean I'm a terrible either. It's time to just slaughter this village, shouldn't I? It's where Hiruzen says, wait, no. He gets his head cut off in an instant, while him even being able to react 1 second. So yeah. That's where, well, Hiruzen's head is cut off, and this is where Jiraiya says, no, Naruto, you can't. That's where Naruto looks at him and says, oh, shut up. And besides, with these eyes, I can see the future. Your future would have... Actually, I can see the future of yours. Interesting. You would have died with 6 rods inside you. I shouldn't really get rid of that either. This is where Naruto appears 6 rods, and this is where he stabs them all into Jiraiya. And this is where, well, 5 black rods were all stabbed behind Jiraiya. Jiraiya says, you can't do this. Naruto says, oh really? Well, too bad. Naruto makes another rod and stabs it upon Jiraiya's head. Naruto then starts walking away. After massacring everyone in the tower, he starts walking away, saying, well, it's time to massacre this whole village. It's time to get rid of everything. It's time to rebuild this and make it a better place, make it a paradise for myself and those that I actually care about. This is where, well, he then kind of sees Anbus appearing right in front of him, and then he obliterates them in an instant. They disappear in an instant. This is where, well, Naruto says, these eyes are so powerful. It's time to really get rid of every fucker I see. This is where, well, we go into Naruto going back to, well, the apartments, and of course giving a message to, what's it called, well, Neji. Mostly a communicating message about using telepathic and all that. Neji is right now in the Hyuga and all that, and this is where, well, he's mostly in the side branch, and this is where multiple main branches are trying to figure out how to make the cage bird stronger for Neji. This is where Neji kind of gets telepathic notification from Naruto. This is where Naruto says, hey Neji, you remember a little plan of getting rid of these idiotic morons that dare think that they are stronger than us? Well, the coup d'etat should start now. I already killed the Hokage, the Sannin, and a bunch of Ambos. You can go wild, can't you? Neji just smiles, grins, with his evil smile. He then opens his eyes and looks in front of him. And this is where multiple, well, what's it called, side members are looking at him. Mostly they look like the adults, and some of them are actually the same, like, what's it called, age as Neji. Some of them looks to be 13, some of them looks to be 15 and all that. And some of them all have the cage bird on them, but all of them seems to be like the cage bird should have been on their forehead, yeah, but all of them doesn't have that. They're all a race. Neji actually managed to erase them all, well, thanks to the help of Naruto also. He obliterated all the cage birds, and all the Hyugas, the side branches, still had to act, saying, yes, what's it called, main branch, yes, this and whatever. And when the, what's it called, main branch wanted to do the cage birds, just to see side branch members feel pain, they had to act. But yeah, and this is where, well, everyone is just like, right now looking at Neji, and Neji says, well, let's begin the coup d'etat in the Hyuga. That's where all of them nodding and all gets up. That's where all of them pulls out weapons, katanas, tantos, long katanas, swords, bows, whatever, what's it called, Sharingan, kunai, shurikens, and other things. That's where, well, all of them are just ready for the coup d'etat and getting rid of the main branch. We go into, well, Shoroi being in Naruto's, well, house. This is where Shoroi is in there, and of course, just kind of talking to Naruto, and this is where, well, Zaina also does appear, and this is where Zaina says, what do you want, Naruto? Or she doesn't say what they want. She says, Naruto, do you need something? Naruto says, yeah, I do. I need to talk to you. How does your family feel about staying in this village? That's where, well, Zaina says, well, my mother wants to go back to the waterfall village, and my dad kind of wants to go because you can see that this place might not be that great. Zaken, who's my brother, doesn't know, but yeah, he probably is gonna go also. That's where, well, Naruto says, okay, does that mean that this is the end of seeing each other? Zaina says, yeah, it is. That's where, well, we go into a day pass, and of course they do kind of go back to a waterfall village just because they wanted to get away from like the hatred and other things, because Zanhe was getting death threats after the fact that Naruto did all that shit to the Kazekage. Naruto, he knew this shit was gonna happen, and that's why, well, Naruto's eyes are kind of glowing with this a little bit crimson red in it. This is where, well, Shidoi says, so, I knew that was gonna happen. Well, you knew everything was gonna happen. You had this all planned, Naruto. Naruto says, of course, Shidoi. I'm not dumb. So, let's go on a murder spree. That's what, well, Shidoi says, good, let's do it. That's what, well, she smiles, and that's what, well, she's finally seen the true colors of Naruto, but of course it's still scary and all that, but of course she is okay with it. This is where, well, she'd be kind of the only one not to really betray Naruto's trust. Now, of course, Naruto doesn't hate Zaina going back to the village. He's actually happy. He was actually hoping for this, just for her and her family to get away, because he does not hate Zaina. That's where, Naruto, he then gets out of what's it called, the apartment, and this is where Shidoi does also get out of the apartment. This is where she has her sword drawn in, and this is where, well, Naruto says, well, it's time for this village to feel the pain and despair I felt such a long time ago. We go into a time skip of, well, the main branch being cut down. So many people in the main branch were actually being cut down. Elders were trying to fight back against the side branch, trying to use their cage bird mark seal and all that. But of course, none of them had it. And of course, the main branch tried to fight back. But since the main branch is full of people who are just usually in the political style, they use their chakra and other things. They are getting fucked. Hiyashi is telling Hinata and Hanabi to stay still because, well, he doesn't want them to kind of get in the crossfire of, well, Neji's reign. This is where Neji fights against Hiyashi, and this is where Hiyashi says, I won't let you do this, Neji. This is where Neji says, it's too bad, uncle. You know, since you killed my father, I'll kill you. This is where, Hiyashi runs at what's it called Neji, and Neji rushes at Hiyashi. This is where Neji kind of uses his approved gentle fist, and mostly it's called the lightning fist instead, and starts fighting against what's it called, well, Hiyashi. This is where, well, Hiyashi says, so what are you gonna do to Hinata and Hanabi? Neji says, oh, what do you think I'm gonna be doing with them? Well, I'm not gonna put the cage bird on them. No, I'm not going to be cruel to them. No. What I am going to do is I'm going to sell them off to the Cloud Village. You see here, I have been in contact with the Cloud Village for them to kind of take both the heiresses. You think I am working alone? This is where, well, multiple, Hiyashi and multiple other members of the main branch try to attack Neji, and this is where Cloud Ninjas appear right now, fighting against the main branch. This is where Hiyashi and Neji starts fighting again. This is where they keep clashing and throwing blows, but yeah. This is where, well, Hiyashi says, damn it, you idiot. Do you not have any pride into this clan? This clan can go burn in hell for all I care. I don't care about the main branch. The only thing I care about is the side branch. My family, the true family I was born into. The main branch can go burn in hell for all I care. This is where, well, Neji then palm strikes what's called Hiyashi in the stomach. Hiyashi goes, damn it. He then feels his like chakra network near his stomach just shutting off pretty fast. This is where he's like, damn it, I can't even use chakra to flux it in. This is where Hiyashi gets back up and says, I won't die. This is where Hiyashi says, oh, but you will die, you idiot. You all will die, you main branch scumbags. This is where, well, some of the, like, Cloud Ninjas are right now cutting down what's called the main branch and taking their eyes while cutting them down. But yeah, of course, well, the Raikage appears. Well, mostly not the Raikage, mostly Darui and also, well, some other people appear. That's where Darui is saying, I guess we're here to kidnap what's it called, well, the heiresses. This is where somebody says, yeah. This is where, well, Karin and Amoe are there. This is where, well, the Cloud Village is right now outside the Leaf Village. Right now, kind of attacking the Leaf Village. Because they all now know that the Hokage is dead, and even Jiraiya. This is where, that was the biggest problem. But of course, there's the others, but Naruto will be taking care of them. Yes, Naruto is kind of talking to the Raikage about a deal. But yeah. To getting rid of half of the population of the Leaf Village and kind of making it one of the weakest out of what's it called, the, well, 5 great nations. For some couple of trades, but yeah. This is where Naruto just wanted to get rid of a lot of people. But yeah. This is where, well, we go into Naruto fighting against Leaf Ninja over Leaf Ninja over Leaf Ninja. Mostly they're tuning, Ganyu, and Jonin, and doesn't give a shit. He's cutting them down easily. He's saying, oh, these weaklings are pathetic. Naruto cuts down another Jonin and he says, really pathetic. He has right now a steel sword. This is where, well, Shoto is easily cutting multiple, what's called Genins and Chunins, but yeah. Of course, well, we go into, well, the Raikage being outside and right now taking out Jonins left and right, destroying them in an instant. This is where Killer Bee and even what's called, well, not Samui, mostly, what's it called, Yujito are also outside kind of fighting, but yeah. This is where, oh, we go into, well, Somewhere being in the, what's it called, like the Hyuga place. This is where, well, somewhere we kind of sees the battle between Neji and what's it called, Hiyashi. And this is where Neji says, "Die, you bastard." This is where, well, Neji kind of throws a kunai knife right in front of him, and Neji managed to, like, well, not Neji, mostly Hiyashi managed to catch it. And this is where Hiyashi says, "What are you idiot doing? You think weapons are allowed? This is a battle between fists." This is where, what Neji says, "I know, like twin lightning dragon, strike!" He smashes upon what's it called, well, Hiyashi goes, "No, you can't do this to me. Yo, what about your nieces?" That's where Naruto says, well, not Naruto, Neji says, "Do you think I give a shit about what's it called, Hinata and Hinabi? They're raised spoiled, just like how you were." That's where, well, Neji says, "I should take the eyes of the most powerful Hyuga, shouldn't I?" That's where, well, he takes both of Hiyashi's eyes and then cut his head off by using the lightning, well, his hand flat and having lightning right now cut what they call Hiyashi's head off. That's where, well, Neji smirks and grins with this evil grin, and then he looks to the side, mostly the door frame, and sees Samui's crystallized blue eyes. Neji says, "So, a cloud ninja's being here and watching me. What's wrong, Cloud Ninja? Are you here for the eyes of the Hyuga leader?" Samui says, "No, I'm not. I just really want to fight you. Your lightning seems so powerful." This one Neji says, "You can fight me later. Right now, we have some little insects to find." This is where Samui says, "Tch. Right, those two idiotic whores." This is where, well, we go into, well, Neji finding where, what's it called, Hinata and Hanabi are. Hinata is right now protecting her sister, and this is where, well, the door gets destroyed in an instant thanks to Neji and Samui walking in. And this is where Neji says, "Hey Hinata, you seem, well, a pretty good price, or not price, a pretty good deal for the Cloud Village. You and your sister. So, time to get rid of the main branch. Starting with you two." This is where, well, we're not starting with you two. Ending it with you two. This is where, well, Hinata and Hinata says, "You bastard." This is where Hinata rushes at, well, Neji. And this is where Neji blocks a strike from Hinata, mostly just using the lightning. And this is where the lightning fist, and this is where he actually managed to send lightning into Hinata. Hinata passes out from the lightning. Just a shock of it. And this is where, well, when Hinata tries to attack Neji, this is where Samui managed to just stab her with a lightning blade. This is where, well, Samui passes, well, not Samui, Hinabi managed to pass out, but yeah. This is where, Neji says, pretty skill. Well, let's go then. This is where, well, Samui takes the little, well, what's it called, Hinabi, and of course Neji takes Hinata, but yeah. Of course, this is where we go into Naruto fighting against a Jonin named Kakashi Hatake. Naruto is laughing and saying, "So I'll be fighting against you. You truly are pathetic." This is where Kakashi's right now using jutsus against Naruto, sending multiple jutsus, but Naruto is just destroying it with Black Hole. This is where Shino, he is right now, well, kind of fighting against the Leaf Village. You see here, Naruto knew that, well, what's it called? He knew one thing. He did talk to, what's it called, some people who weren't really near his group and all that, mostly like Shikamaru, what's it called, Choji, and like Shino and all that, about his plan. Shino knew that the survival of his clan is kind of more important than what's called the Leaf Village. Even Shino, Shikamaru knew about this. He was just too damn lazy, so of course Shikamaru just went somewhere else and not to deal with this war. And Choji just wanted to eat a bunch of bag of chips, so of course he just raided a bunch of stores before kind of watching the Konoha of Destruction. Now, of course, Ino managed to find what's it called, Naruto killing Kakashi, mostly just shoving his hand through what's it called Kakashi and ripping out his heart and destroying it. This is where Ino and Sasuke were there, kind of horrified. That's where, well, Sasuke managed to get there and just shocked to see his sensei just die in an instant thanks to a monster like Naruto. Naruto's laughing, saying, "Oh, hey, Sasuke, you're here. Now, there is a good gifty prize for you to be traded to the Cloud Village. So why don't you come over here, Sasuke? It'd be much easier than hunting you down and breaking your legs." This is where, well, Sasuke activates the MS and rushes at Naruto, saying, Naruto! He says Naruto and rushes towards Naruto with Chidori. This is where he tries to stab it at Naruto, and Naruto, he just grabs Sasuke's arm and breaks it, and then breaks both of his legs so instantly in such a high speed. But yeah, this is where Naruto says, pathetic you are. You will never become anything stronger than your brother. You know, want to hear a joke, Sasuke? How's your family? Oh, sorry, I forgot that Itachi killed him. Naruto's grinning like this man, with these sharp teeth. And so what? Well, Naruto then throws Sasuke into the wall, and of course, this is where, well, some clown ninjas are rushing through, and of course, this is where the clown ninja sees Sasuke, sees Naruto, and Naruto says, "What are you looking at, clown shinobis? Take the Uchiha brat." This is where these, well, two clown ninjas just grab Sasuke and starts running off. This is where Sasuke and Ino says, "No." And this is where Sasuke says, "You bastard, you monster! I knew you were a demon from all along." Naruto says, "Exactly. But you don't need to look at me like that. I'll show you what a true monster I am." This is where, well, Naruto summoned out this dog. But this dog is called a hellhound. And this is where Naruto says, "Hellhounds, take that pink bitch and kill her." This is where, well, Hellhounds rushes at Sasuke. And Sasuke tries to, well, fight them off. But of course, she's being ripped in terror or just shreds. This is where Ino is horrified. And that's where Naruto says, "Oh, Ino, I would kill you, but you're also important, since you are a Yamanaka. You're from a special clan, unlike Sasuke, who is useless and pathetic. She's really nothing to me. Even if I sell her, she would be kinda useless. She didn't have anything important or anything else. So, of course, you'll be really important." That's where Ino says, "You disgusting bastard." That's where Naruto says, "I shouldn't be the one hurting you. I don't hurt girls like you. Besides, you're quite annoying. You be screaming too much." "Shiroi, please." Shiroi appears behind Ino, and Ino turns around, and this is where, well, both of her legs are cut off in an instant. And this is where, well, Ino is kind of crying, and right now seeing Shiroi say, "Sorry about this, bitch. Actually, I don't really care." Fucking knees her in the face, knocking her out. This is where Naruto says, "Wow, beautiful and strong, and scary." Shiroi says, "Shut up. Don't say things like that, you idiot." Naruto says, "But it's true. Can I really not say things like that to my little white snake?" This is where, well, Shiroi says, "Shut up, and shut up." Naruto says, "Fine. Well, see ya." This is where Naruto disappears and appear right in front of Karna, because Karna is looking for what's called her team. And Naruto says, "Surprise, bitch. This is for payback time." Naruto crackles with black lightning in his hand, and right now having fire also, and saying, "Amaterasu Black Lightning." Yes, the flames turn into Amaterasu, and she shoved it into what's it called, well, the face of her Karnai, destroying her in an instant. That dumb bitch got hit by the fucking world. But yeah, she is dead. This is where Naruto says, "Stupid bitch. Next time try to kill me just because I hurt your precious two teammates. Shut up. You can be with them. Dead. I don't care." That's why Naruto walks away, and of course, this is where, well, Naruto goes to find the other rest of people. This is where he finds what's called, well, Rock Lee trying to fight against, well, which he's still hurt, but he's still trying to fight. But of course, the clown ninjas managed to overpower him. Might Guy went into 8 gates for the first time and wanted to save people. He says, "You bastard for hurting Rock Lee." This is where, well, he tries to attack him, but this is where Naruto says, "Oh, no, you don't. Reverse time." This is where he reversed the time of, well, Might Guy. Might Guy says, "What the hell?" This is where he gets multiple sword stab all around him. This is where Naruto says, "You're really dead. Goodbye, Might Guy." He sends a sword into Might Guy's hand and kills him. But yeah, Naruto just realized that his eyes can reverse time. He can see time, he can reverse time, he can do a lot of shit. His eyes are just having a bunch of abilities. Just the abilities just that he imagined. But yeah. That's where, well, Naruto is telling what's it called, well, them to get this and that, whatever. This is where Tenten's running around and trying to find, well, Neji or even my guy or even Rock Lee. She's seen all the chaos. And that's where Neji says, "Oh, hey, Tenten." That's where Tenten said, "Neji, you have Hinata and, what's it called, cannot be. Then she realized the Cloud Ninja's right there. This is where Tenten says, Neji, Cloud Ninja, they're evil, they're attacking us. This is where Neji says, it's fine, Tenten. She's friendly. You can come along with me to the Cloud Village. This is where Tenten says, what? What are you talking about, Neji? Neji says, besides, I am going to need to rebuild my clan. And I will need strong and powerful, well, females to have my children. This is where, Tenten says, what are you talking about? This is where, Neji says, don't worry about it, Tenten. This is where, Tenten says, what? This is where, she then gets shocked by a clone Neji. And this is where the clone Neji just catches her. But yeah, this is where Neji says, well, that was one of them. This is where someone says, what do you mean, powerful children? This is where Neji says, oh, when I defeat you, you can also be one of them. This is where, someone says, you disgusting bastard. I'm just kidding, Neji said. I guess those are jokes. It might be either perverted jokes or just the jokes that, Naruto-san is usually talking about. With, that one girl. Oh no. This is where, we go into the next battle between, Naruto versus some other ninjas. This is where multiple ninjas rushes at Naruto, and Naruto just says, repulsion. This is where he blasts him all away and just smashes him into multiple buildings, killing them in an instant, while swords fly towards him and kill him. Naruto says, pathetic. This is where, the village is right now on fire. There's multiple people dying. Civilians are dying. Left, right, down, up, down. Yeah, you get the point. Hyugas, mostly the side branch, are killing what's called the civilians, but yeah. This is where, Naruto, he's walking around with the destruction of Konoha. But one thing's for sure, someone appeared right in front of him. The Six Bulls themselves. Taiuchi. Taiuchi says, very interesting, Naruto. It seems that you managed to cause this much destruction. But I should now eradicate you for the fact that you caused so much damage. This is where, Naruto says, I should have known, Taiuchi. Or should say, Utsusuki Taiuchi. You really are strong. You think I wouldn't notice your presence? That's why I never ate your ramen. It would have made me kind of sick to eat ramen because I knew they were poison. To make me try to stay in the village. To make me not go into a murderous psychopath. You think I didn't know that you tried to do something like that? You tried to do this in multiple other universes. That's where he shows off into other multiple universes that Naruto makes it into a hologram and all that. And that's where Taiuchi says, I see. So you know what's my plan. Then, I'll make you eat a bowl of ramen so I can change your path. And this is where, Naruto says, sorry, but that won't work. Reversing time. This is where, Taiuchi then realizes he's back into place. And this is where Taiuchi says, that won't stop me. He rushes at Naruto, saying, if you think you were going to reverse me back to time, just try to push me into time and lose me in time. That won't work. This is where Naruto says, really? That won't work. Good to know. This is where Naruto disappears and reappears behind Taiuchi, right now having the heart of an Uzutsuki, crushing it. This is where, Taiuchi goes, you monster. Naruto says, yeah, I'm a monster. And you think I didn't know about your plan? Well, you should know that I have the mindset of an evil bastard. And you will not change me or my path of destroying this fucking village. This is where Naruto walks away, but before doing that, he takes the Renegans of Taiuchi's, the ramen gun mostly, but yeah. Naruto says, well, thank you for these eyes. This is where, Naruto started just making elements appear and sending them down straight towards the kind of civilians and destroying them. But we go into a time skip, about a couple years later. The Leaf Village has become smaller. Actually, the Leaf Village has become into absolute nothing. Pretty much every person that was in Naruto's kind of group kind of went to the, Cloud Village or just live in the Uzumaki place. The Whirlpool place. Mostly the place that Naruto will change the Whirlpool into being, mostly a place for him to live. He kind of took over this place and changed it from Whirlpool to just the Troll Land. But yeah, but not Troll Land, mostly a place for him just to live. But yeah. is his paradise, but yeah. Soroi is also there, but whatever. This is where, well, Naruto did also take some of the resources from the Leaf Village before half of them got raided from the Cloud Village. Of course, he also took resources from the South Village before that village also got raided, but yeah. Now, of course, the Cloud Village is now the strongest out of the 4 great nations. It should be 5, but the, what's it called, Fire Country was destroyed in an instant. So the Fire Daimyo had to go to the Cloud Village. Now, of course, this is where the Fire Daimyo was changed to being someone else, because the old one was the fact that he was against this whole thing. But of course, this is where Naruto killed him and changed into being another person, but yeah. Of course, well, Naruto is now, 17. We go into a time skip of, Naruto becoming 17. You see here now, Naruto was the age of 12 years old, and of course, this is where, we kind of went into kind of a, 5-year time skip. Naruto's 17, while Shiroi is also 17. Now, Shiroi kind of has a part of the land, mostly the Whirlpool land, just for her kind of snakes that she's able to kind of bring from the summoning world. But yeah, this is what, Naruto took over half of the Uzumaki place to kind of just change it into what he wants it to kind of look like. But yeah, of course, this place also kind of has a dark dome so he can talk to the Mole King. But yeah, he also found out another scroll of legendary summoning, but mostly the Mole King kind of helping with that. But yeah, this is where, I'll talk about those legendaries and other things. But Naruto also was a god, knows about the Akatsuki's existence. He just won't care about them until they come towards him. But yeah, now of course the Whirlpool little country thing does have an alliance with the Cloud Village. Of course, it worked well. Naruto invites Zion and the others to kind of go towards the Cloud Village. He did kind of show up one time, but yeah. Zion thought it'd be a good idea because she's not old enough, so of course she does go to the Cloud Village. But yeah. Of course, Shikamaru and the others are in the Cloud Village, and they are 17, but whatever. I shall mention that Gaara did become the new Kazekage, and he is much more healthier and actually being actually to sleep and be a Taijutsu master a little bit, but yeah. He doesn't know about what happened to Konoha, but he has a good guessing that Naruto was the one to do it, but yeah. But yeah, Naruto, he looks to be like, 6'5". Yeah, Naruto being 17, he actually turned to be 6'5". He's taller than normal. This is where Naruto, he has multiple weird creations all around him. They look to be like animals and some of them soldiers. This is where Naruto says, anything that attacks me, I'm destroying in an instant. Naruto's so powerful with his eyes. He can legit be called God of this world. But before being called God of this world, he should destroy the other people that exist. Or try to, get rid of his Biju. But before that, I'm going to leave it off here for part 7. Part 8 will be the end of this what if. Yes. The end of this what if. You thought that the coup d'etat weren't happening for Naruto? You're wrong again. But whatever. Yeah, part 8 will be the end, but part 7, I'm just gonna leave it off here. But yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, and good night. Bye.